Hi, I'm Christy Simoni, Chief Marketing Officer of Whiteboard Marketing. And for today's Whiteboard Marketing Corner, we're going to be talking about how to claim and optimize your Google My Business page. When the Seattle Study Club conducted a survey of its members and asked what marketing topics you would like to learn most about, understanding your Google My Business page and how it relates to Google search and getting new patients was one of the top requested topics. So that's what we're going to cover today. Let's get started. The first question I want to ask is, what is your Google My Business page? We get this question a lot. So I'm going to show you 3 views of Google My Business. The first view is what the patients see when they search your name or your practice name. If you've never searched your name or your practice name, I'm going to urge you to press pause, go to your laptop or phone or iPad or anything that you may have and search your name in the search bar or your practice name. What should come up when you search is what we call a Google My Business profile. It should look something like this, and depending on how optimized it is, it'll be more filled out or not. Once you've found your own Google My Business profile, come on back and we'll show you what you need to do to optimize it. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Dr. Scaria's Google My Business page in action. So this is his actual page, and as you can see when you scroll down through the profile, there's all kinds of great information, phone numbers, business hours that you can add, even reviews from the web. And as a side note, we actually have a really great Whiteboard Marketing Corner on reviews, so I urge you to watch that as well, and you'll really get to understand why this is so important. That's the first view of your Google My Business profile. The second view of your GMB profile, as we call it, is the map view. So if you've ever searched for if you've ever searched for something on your phone and you pull up a list of businesses or dental practices, what comes up is the listing on your map. So this is Dr. Scaria's page, for example, on the Google map. And as you'll see, it says the website mentions prosthodontics. We'll show you the third view of Google My Business in just a minute. What I wanted to do is just kind of give you a little bit of information about patient search. 90% of patients use online search to either find a dentist or confirm a referral that they've received from a doctor or a family member or a friend. So what that means is if they didn't find you on Google to start, if someone has referred them, the very next thing they're doing is they're going to check out your reviews, and they're looking at your website and your social media pages and everything that they can find on Google to make sure that you are a credible, worthwhile dentist to go to. 50% of our client phone calls actually come from their Google My Business profile and their map. So it's really, really important that you claim and optimize and utilize your Google My Business profile as much as you possibly can. One of the other things that we've noticed from our own clients is the accuracy of your Google My Business information really helps determine how you are ranked when a patient is searching for a dentist in your area. One of the questions that we get a lot is, how much do I have to pay for these business tools? These are free tools from Google. Both your Google My Business profile and your map are free. Google wants you to use them because Google really has to travel thousands and thousands of miles across the web to find the right information when a patient is searching for a dentist near them. Interestingly though, over half of all businesses have never even claimed their Google My Business page, which to us is really shocking. Your Google My Business profile is actually one of the first things that patients see when they land on Google. If you don't claim the real estate on your Google My Business page, your competitors will. So we really urge you to claim it, optimize it, and use it. And that is actually the strategy for the 3 steps for Google My Business. Number 1, claim it. Optimize it, and then utilize all the features. We're going to go back to Dr. Scaria's page. If you don't know how to claim your business profile, I want you to look right here where it says Own This Business. If you click on that, that's the first step in claiming your business profile. If you don't own or manage your Google My Business profile, something like this will pop up. If you do own your business profile, something like this will pop up, and it will give you a hint of who actually owns it. This is one of the biggest challenges when we're bringing on a new client, is a lot of dentists don't know who actually owns their Google My Business profile. If you get to this point, don't be frustrated. We can help you get this claimed. There's always a way for you to find out who owns your Google My Business profile if you specifically don't, and we can also get access for you. So just give us a call if you need help with that. After you've claimed it, you're going to optimize your Google My Business page. And what that means is there are a lot of different things that you're going to be doing to your Google My Business page in order to stand out and have correct information. So let's take a tour. Here is a back-end view of a client's Google My Business page. We'll just stop on a few really important points. When you first claim your Google My Business page, you're going to want to go to this button right here called Info. You'll want to name your practice, select the categories. You'll want to add all of this other really important information like street address, hours, even hours for holidays. You'll also want to go through here and add key links. If you have online scheduling, for example, add your appointment link. If you have a COVID-19 link, we would recommend that you go ahead and add that. Patients really use that page quite regularly. Add a menu link if you have services page. If you have virtual care or teledentistry, make sure you add that link. Go through, add the list of all of your services, and describe them in detail. One of the things that we really want to hit on is the highlights and attributes, for example. You can add attributes such as, Google is changing these attributes all the time, so you can add these attributes on a regular basis. For example, we're seeing a lot with Black-owned businesses. If you are a Black-owned business or a veteran-led or a women-led business, click on these attributes. If you are a male practitioner, for example, or you have wheelchair-accessible information, if you have a unisex restroom or teeth whitening, and if you're accepting new patients, absolutely click it. What happens is Google is pulling that information up when patients are searching for a dentist near me who may be accepting new patients. One of the other things that you can do to really optimize your Google My Business page is add images. Google gives you the opportunity to add videos, interior, exterior photos. Make sure you're filling out all of those categories, add a cover, and make sure you add your logo. The other thing that we recommend that you do, and this is in our reviews and reputation management marketing corner, is focus on your reviews, making sure that you're requesting reviews on a regular basis and also making sure that you're responding to them. One of the things that I'm sure is covered in that marketing corner is an opportunity for you to actually get more reviews on big channels like Facebook or even through your email marketing strategy. So that, in a nutshell, is Google My Business. The one other component that we want to share with you is posting. So that is actually step 3 in your marketing strategy, utilizing all of these different features and services. And posting on Google My Business is extremely important. You have the ability to do that right here, or you can go here on this left tab right here and do posts. You have the option to have a COVID-19 update, add an offer, add a regular update, or even an event. I'm going to show you what that looks like in real time in just a minute. Now that we've seen the back end of Google My Business, let's talk a little bit about what posting can do for you. So I showed you a little snapshot of how to post on GMB. Frequent and consistent posts have a direct impact on your new patient calls. Let me show you the statistics in real time. This is a screenshot of one of the analytics from our client's Google My Business page. If you see these arrows, you can actually see these are the dates that we have actually posted a Google My Business post for that specific client. Each time we post it, we see a direct correlation between the post date and an increase in visits to the website, requests for directions, and calls. So really posting regularly between 7 and 10 days is extremely important. The last component of your Google My Business strategy is really local business listings. So what we want you to do is take a look at your directories and your listings across the web. Let's use Dr. Turner's page for this. So we searched for Dr. Turner, and if you scroll down, you'll see LinkedIn, Healthgrades, Facebook, RateMDs. All of these things are what Google considers to be directories. So what Google wants you to do is take all of this great information right here and add all of it to every single directory out there on the web. That does sound daunting. So what we recommend that you do is you use a directory listing service. We use a directory listing service for our clients. So we'll take all of that great Google information and then we submit it to all of the directories across the web, about 200, 260. So that's what we recommend that you do. The most important components of submitting it to those directories is making sure your name, address, and phone number are correct and making sure that it's consistent exactly with what you have on your Google My Business page. That's it. for how to claim, optimize, and utilize your practice Google My Business page. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a partner with Seattle Study Club, and have a great day.